Tamakaze here with episode 12 of our TA series, talking about another pattern that we can see called a cup and handle. I want to highlight this one as it's very subjective and it can come in a lot of different shapes and sizes. And the important thing is to notice certain things and how to play it. So I'll go through a couple of different versions of it, and I'll show you a live version on a pattern on a stock that I've been watching lately, and we'll go from there. So these are two different types of cup and handles. We have a downtrend reversal and an uptrend continuation. So basically, on a downtrend, you can see a curvature followed by a smaller curvature and then a confirmation breakout above the neckline. And then on the uptrend, it's just the same thing, but it's on an uptrend. So I'll show you a couple different variations. We have a cup and handle pattern here as well with on the uptrend. What we're looking for is a break of the neckline. Here's another cup and handle pattern where the neckline is diagonal. Same thing, but still applies. And then the important thing to keep in mind is that it never goes below the midpoint, and that on the base we have low volume, and then on the handle we have increasing volume on the breakout. Here's a flat neckline with a flat handle, and then here is a chart on the US Canadian dollar with a cup into a handle, which is also a bull pennant, which we talked about, and then the breakout and confirmation. So I want to show you on a live chart, and I want to go through a couple of different things. So what I have here is Southwest Airlines. So what I'm looking at here, there we go. What I'm looking at here is the most recent price action on Southwest Airlines. So we had here is the major sell-off off of COVID, and then a rise when we were getting relief, and then we've been having consolidation with lowering volume. Now, the important thing to keep in mind here is the volume has been going down the entire time under the cup and handle here, and we didn't. And one thing we can also measure is it never went below 50%. So you can see here that it held the 50% right here, signifying this is a qualifying handle. And then the big thing is the breakout here above the handle was signified with major volume breaking this downtrend in volume. So we are getting new investors ready to go back in here. So, and then you can see what we're looking at here is the retesting of the neckline here, and then a bullish engulfing candle after a morning star, as we've been talking about. This is a very bullish sign that we are getting a strong reversal pattern into Southwest Airlines. So what is the upside? I have here highlighted a upside right here of 53.76, and to get that, all I did, like the cup and handle, was measured the base to the top here. So top to bottom, and then I put that on the neckline up here, and that's how I get my target area. Now, that's the simplest version of it. You do have false breakouts all the time. What you're looking for is an entire candle above the neckline. I'm using the daily right here, but you could also use anywhere in the hour section. The stronger the candle, the better. Now, you probably want to look for at least a 1 hour minimum if you're trying to get in early. But on this, you could see that the 4 hour or the 1 hour would have been fine. So you do have some false breakouts here on the 1 hour, which is why I like using the 4 hour or the daily, because then you can see you're not getting a full breakout here. So this would have been a evening star followed by a bullish engulfing, and so that would have been a false breakout there. So that's something to keep in mind on when we're talking about the candlestick patterns, and we're involving these patterns. You can use the candlesticks to confirm whether we're getting a breakout. So if we get a major breakout here, and this could have been the breakout here, but we actually got a false handle here into a secondary handle, and then we got the breakout. So you could consider this the full handle right here, and then the breakout here, and I expect this to continue up to 44 or 54 in the future. So just keep in mind that handles can be diagonal, so there's possible, you could have had a diagonal handle as well. You could have a rising handles like this. So a lot of times you'll see rising handles into breakouts, and the big thing to do is to make sure you have the neckline properly plotted between each cup side, and you have the handle retesting the 50% retracement here. I can also test the 61.8. Both of those are fine, and sometimes you'll even get a 7.86. The important thing, if you want to go percentage wise, is about 10 to 15% retracement from the total movement. So from here to here, you're getting up to a 15% retracement on this total movement here. And typically a cup and handle will rise about 30% stock price. So you're getting a 30% rise here. So, and you can see that's true from 22 to 42. We had a 50% rise and then a 15% retracement. And then you have the breakout here. So this is a wonderful cup and handle, and this should be something you're looking for. It's combined with the volume break. That should be your confirmation that we do have a cup and handle breakout. Hopefully this helped you identify more cup and handles, and hopefully you understand how to play the cup and handles going forward. While it is a more of a rare thing, the most reliable are long-term cup and handles, and some cup and handles that I am looking at in the future. Right now, I am looking at a giant cup and handle on ATV. Just to give you another example, you can see ATV right here is right now testing the 786 and could go down to 67. But if it does break out, I do have that projected here. And then the biggest cup and handle I have ever seen is on silver. Just want to show you this because it's kind of cool. If we go to the month, you can see that silver has the biggest cup and handle I have ever seen. So keep that in mind. This is a 40-year cup and handle, but most cup and handles are at least 8 days long, if not more. But there's no by the book minimum or maximum. So again, let's go back to love just to wrap this up. So just to recap, 30% rise, cup handle retraces anywhere between the 618 and the 50 of the cup, and then the price target should be the size of the cup base up to the top. Hopefully that helps you understand a little bit more about the cup and handle pattern and can help you identify it and make money off it in the future. Thank you, and have a great day.